Hello champions and future champions. Hello Chessmood family. Gabuzyan is here with you and we are beginning our daily lesson video. Today we have a very important topic. It's mostly gonna be about the weak pawn, but the further details I will release for you later. Now, I offer you to pause the video and try to think about White's ideas in this position. First of all, let's take a look at the pawn chain. Black has two weaknesses, pawn on e6 and pawn on g6, because they are not supported by the pawns. Pawn on g6 is weak, but it's very difficult to attack this pawn, because we have only access from f4 and e5 squares with our knights. Meanwhile, the pawn on e6 is on the half-open e file, and White will have great chances to attack this pawn and try to win it. Topic for today is the following. Sometimes we have very beautiful pieces on a strong outpost, like the knight on e5. It's staying just great, but the thing is, this knight cannot be staying on this beautiful square forever because at the same time it's blocking white rooks and doesn't allow them to attack the e6 pawn. Topic for today is to understand these kind of details, and now we are going to transfer our knight to a better square. We can go with our knight to f4 via d3 square, but it's even better to go to f3 and g5, since knight here is staying in another outpost, at the same time attacking the pawn, and also it's very close to opponent's king. White here is going knight to f3. Here black plays rook g f7, and again it's our move. One more time, I recommend you to pause the video and think how to continue here for white. We can be going now knight to g5, bishop g5, knight g5, and for this position after rook takes f2 check. Queen f2 takes and king f2. Usually, two rooks are stronger than a queen, and this position is better for white. But the thing is, our pawn structure is too much advanced, and nowhere on the board we are going to find a safety for our king from opponent's queen. For this reason, white in this position is deciding to play strong prophylactical rook e2 move, protecting the f2 pawn in advance and only now preparing knight g5 move. Rook to f6, knight g5. Black goes queen to d7, and now we're going queen to e1, strengthening our pressure. Now we have 1, 2, 3 and 4 attackers on e6, meanwhile black has only 1, 2 and 3 defenders. This means on the next move white is winning the pawn, as it happened in this game. Bishop d6, knight e6, knight e6, rook e6, and after exchanging the rooks, white is staying clearly pawn up with a huge advantage. Let's now go ahead to see our next example. It's again white to move here, and I offer you to pause the video and think how to continue. Probably you are guessing that the topic is the same. Knight on d5 is staying wonderfully, but pawn on d6 is a weakness, and our knight is blocking our heavy pieces. For this reason, white goes knight to c3. Rook a6, knight b5. Now we are trying to take the pawn, but here black is playing rook to f6. Last time for today, I will offer you to pause the video and think how to continue here as white. We can try to bring our next rook to the d file, and is nothing wrong about this, but we have a faster option. Now white is playing pawn to c5. Black cannot be taking, since the queen on d8 is hanging. And if now black goes knight to e8, white continues queen c3. The thing is now, after we take on d5, the pawn on e5 will be hanging. For example, if it's white to move, we are looking for cd6 move. Knight d6 and we can take on e5. For this reason, after queen c3, black goes queen to e7, and white continues the pressure with rook d5 move. Idea is the same. We want to take on d6 and take on e5. And if now black takes on c5, we can capture rook e5 with a tempo, attacking the queen, and once this queen is going somewhere, let's say to f8, we can already take on c5, stay with an extra pawn, strong position of our pieces, and weakened opponent king. For this reason, white is again having a winning advantage. One more time to summarize, let's go to the beginning position. We are seeing very beautiful piece on a strong outpost, but sometimes these nice pieces are blocking weakened pawns. And it's very important to find the right time and try to transpose our advantage from a positional one to a material advantage. That's why we're transferring our pieces and winning the weakness. Now, let's go ahead and you will get your test position for this topic. Here is white to move, and we're guessing that the pawn on c6 is the weakness. How to take it will be your homework. You can share your thoughts and ideas in the comment section below. Gabuzyan was here with you. Thank you for your subscriptions, likes, and sharing this video with your friends. We appreciate it a lot. See you next time during our next daily lessons.